You're tuned in to Paranormal TV Network, and you're listening to Haunted Moments, and I'm your host, Reverend Dr. Theresa F. Koch. The Plains Hotel in Cheyenne, Wyoming. The Plains opened in 1911 as Cheyenne, Wyoming's premier full-service hotel. Distinctive features such as the range room, banquet facility, wigwam lounge, and two-story lobby mezzanine with stained glass skyline and finely appointed guest rooms made the Plains Hotel unequaled in the Intermountain West. Before the era of the West, with its cowboys and cowgirls, this land gave hospitality to man and beast. In those days, the nearby creek was wide and shallow, with fertile banks and clear water. The historic Plains Hotel has been a proud fixture of Cheyenne for almost a century, first catering to YM's earliest captains of industry in 1911. The elegant accommodations were enjoyed equally by cattle barons and oil tycoons, as well as travelers on their way to Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons. It is said to be haunted by three spirits. The story goes a bride named Rosie and her new groom checked into the hotel on their honeymoon. One evening, the groom went to the lounge to have a drink, and while he was there, he met a prostitute. After a prolonged absence, Rosie went in search of her new husband, only to find him and his lady friend pleasantly chatting at the bar. Within moments, she watched as the pair left the lounge and headed upstairs together. Rosie silently followed them to the woman's fourth-floor room, where in a jealous rage, she shot them both dead with her husband's gun. Afterwards, Rosie returned to the honeymoon suite and turned the gun on herself. Since the tragedy, the spirits of all three have been seen on many occasions by both employees and guests of this historic hotel. Rosie is reported to be a spirit dressed in a long blue gown on the second floor. She is heard alternatively laughing and crying. Her husband, dressed in period costume of black dress coat with tails, black pants, black boots, and a large shiny silver button on his white shirt, has been seen in various places, including the fifth floor and the basement. The woman from the lounge has been spotted wearing a short red dress with white lace. Feelings of dread, being watched and being choked or strangled are often felt. Also, doors opening and closing on their own are common here. On one occasion, when the hotel was decorated for Halloween, the staff had placed two mannequins dressed in wedding attire in the lobby. Just as an employee spotted the spirit of the other woman, the mannequin dressed as a bride toppled over. After looking down at the fallen bride, the employee looked up and the spirit had vanished. You've been listening to Paranormal TV Network, and you're tuned in to Haunted Moments, and I am your host, Reverend Dr. Theresa F. Koch.